Breitbart.com fooled by a joke news site after blasting writer for being fooled by that same joke news site. Republican media hypocrisy at its finest. When a Washington Post columnist fell for a fake news story on the satire site Daily Current a few weeks ago, Breitbart News' John Knowlton suggested that the paper was without a shred of self-awareness, integrity, and dignity, and wrote that they never let the facts get in the way of a good narrative. Of course, that was before his own outlet got fooled by the exact same satirical site. Over the weekend, Breitbart.com's Larry O'Connell, and I've interviewed with Larry, and I know Larry, so it just proves that anybody can get fooled by this site or by these stories that come up. And it's happened at the Fowler Show. It's happened. Last week on the Fowler Show, we talked about Elizabeth Hasselbeck leaving The View. And she didn't really leave The View. It happens, America. So why you criticize somebody else for doing something, the same mistake that you made? I don't get it. Either way, he published a post based on the Daily Current item that was titled, Paul Krugman Declares Personal Bankruptcy. The Daily Current had its piece picked up by the Austrian by an Austrian magazine, turned into a blog called The Prudent Investor, and was republished by Boston.com. Property owned by Krugman's employer, the New York Times. Kroger files for personal bankruptcy. And O'Connor crowed in the post and took jabs at Krugman for allegedly spending $84,000 a month in Portuguese wine and dresses from the Victorian period, and concluded that apparently this Keynesian thing doesn't really work on the micro level. You see, everybody makes this mistake, or like the song says, everybody plays the fool sometime. This time, the Fool Award goes to Breitbart.com because they got mad at the Washington Post for talking about this story when they themselves made the same mistake and talked about the same story. You can't hold yourself to one standard and then hold somebody else to another standard. You both made the mistake. You both fouled. Just take it like a man. Grow some kahunas. Grow some balls and fess up to it. We fessed up to our mistake. Why don't you fess up to yours, Breitbart.com? Fess up. Be a man, not a squirrely conservative. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube page. Subscribe. I'm going to keep saying it until you do it.